In 1964, Soviet scientist Nikolai Kardashev put forward a groundbreaking theory, proposing that all civilizations, regardless of the race or culture of their inhabitants, require energy to sustain themselves. As societies grow and develop, their energy needs increase exponentially, driven by factors such as population growth, rising living standards, and technological advancements. To measure the level of energy consumption, Kardashev devised 3 levels of civilizations, but other scientists have since suggested 4 more levels. Each type of civilization is distinguished by their level of energy consumption and technologies they use. Now let's take a look at each of the 7 types. A Type 0 civilization uses almost all of the natural resources on their planet to obtain energy, launching into space using rockets fueled by chemical energy. That's where we are right now. This is because a Type 1 civilization consumes a minimum of 10 to the 16 watts of energy, and we currently consume about 10 to the 13 watts of energy. This puts us at about 0.73 on the scale. According to American theoretical physicist and futurist Michio Kaku, it's estimated that humanity will be capable of consuming energy on a scale comparable to that of a Type 1 civilization within the next 100 to 300 years. But to cross this line, we have to get through the Great Filter first, a phenomenon that wipes out civilizations long before they can encounter each other. The theory behind the idea that each extraterrestrial civilization ultimately faces some barrier to its own survival came from economist Robin Hanson. This Great Filter can be anything from nuclear warfare, pandemics, artificial intelligence, planet-killing asteroids, or even climate change. If we make it past whatever the Great Filter will be for us, only then will we be able to advance to the next civilization type. Civilization Type 1 is also known as a planetary civilization. When we finally reach this stage of evolution, we will be able to establish control over all energy resources available on Earth. This means that us humans will need to fully utilize all the solar radiation that reaches our planet. The Earth absorbs about 71% of the energy that the Sun radiates, and each hour, 430 quintillion joules of energy from the Sun hits the Earth. The total amount of energy that all humans use in a year is around 410 quintillion joules. That said, if we were able to harness all of this energy at once, we'd be able to power everything with just the Sun. Wind, along with hydroelectric energy, would add even more resources for developing technologies. When it comes to harnessing the power of a star, it will be nuclear fusion that creates a huge breakthrough in clean and reliable energy. But the old stuff certainly needs to go first. Our current nuclear power plants run on fuel that undergoes nuclear fission, has a low energy conversion coefficient, leaves behind radioactive waste, and carries a high risk of accidents. Nuclear fusion, on the other hand, will provide a safe and almost unlimited source of clean energy without radioactive waste. By creating engines that can be powered by nuclear fusion, we'll be able to send manned spacecraft to any planet in the solar system. Life on Earth could become more comfortable, climate change could be averted, and it's possible that, in the future, we could build entire cities underwater. Advancements in medicine will ultimately defeat cancer and other incurable diseases, thus significantly elevating the longevity of human life. However, the future holds even greater promise for the next evolutionary level. A Type 2 civilization, also known as stellar civilization, harnesses and consumes a staggering 10 to the 26 watts of energy. Scientists think humanity stands a chance of breaching this limit in about 3,200 years. Once we get there, it will enable us to tap into the Sun's boundless energy reserves. There are multiple ways we can do this, with the most notable being the hypothetical Dyson sphere, a colossal megastructure with a surface area millions of times larger than Earth's, capable of capturing and transmitting the star's entire energy output. Alternatively, a star can be encompassed by a cluster of satellites and space habitats. This method of energy harvesting is sometimes referred to as a Dyson swarm. The swarm would consist of a large number of individual solar collectors or panels, which could be positioned at different distances and orientations around the star to maximize energy capture. The energy collected by the swarm could then be transmitted wirelessly to a central location for storage or use by the civilization. As humanity ushers in the age of anti-gravity engines, it will unlock new opportunities for extended space travel and the colonization of the solar system. With advancements in medical technology, astronauts will no longer have to worry about the toll that extended space missions have on their health, as tissue regeneration and significantly prolonged life expectancy become a reality. However, as our civilization continues to grow and evolve, it's only a matter of time before the limits of the solar system become constraining, leading us to explore further and push the boundaries of our technology. According to Kardashev's calculations, reaching a Type 3 or galactic civilization may take up to 5,800 years. At this level, we will have harnessed the energy from stars throughout the galaxy, and even collected photons from the accretion disks of black holes. With an astonishing 10 to the 36 watts of energy at our disposal, we'll potentially have the power to travel almost instantaneously across the Milky Way using the mysterious phenomena of wormholes. To further expand our horizons, we'll create advanced races of robots and cyborgs and explore new frontiers beyond our wildest imagination. We'll also probably come closer to the concept of immortality as the human lifespan increases to maximum potential. While this level of development may represent the upper limit of any civilization, some scholars have gone beyond Kardashev's theory and propose models for civilizations of types 4 to 7. A Type 4 civilization would achieve the ultimate breakthrough in our understanding of the universe, harnessing its incomprehensible energy potential of 10 to the 46 watts. Their mastery over the power of supernovae, which explode every 50 years in a galaxy like the Milky Way, will grant them access to vast amounts of energy. And with the addition of dark energy, they will unlock the key to traversing the distant corners of the cosmos, possibly even settling within supermassive black holes. Yet this is merely the beginning of humanity's awe-inspiring journey. As humans of the future delve deeper into the mysteries of physics and energy, they will be able to manipulate entire galaxies, extinguish stars, and form entire new planetary systems. There are hypotheses such as a civilization will achieve the ultimate feat of immortality by transferring their consciousness into digital realms. With such immersive power at their disposal, these beings will rewrite the laws of nature as we know them. But as they push the limits of scientific knowledge, they will also discover that the universe is far more vast and complex than they ever imagined. Perhaps they'll even discover there's a multiverse of universes out there. If multiverses turn out to be their new reality, civilization of Type 5 will conquer these worlds, harnessing an almost inexhaustible source of energy along their journey. And hypothetical white holes, which are considered the opposite side of black holes, could be the key to achieving this. Meanwhile, science will actively delve into the study of higher dimensions, unlocking secrets and possibilities that were once thought to be fiction. According to scientific theories, a Type 6 civilization would become multi-dimensional. If humans were to enter the fourth dimension, which is a hypothetical spatial dimension beyond the 3 dimensions of length, width, and height, our physical bodies wouldn't be able to exist or function in this realm. Scientists think that the physical laws and properties of objects would behave differently in the fourth dimension, making it incompatible with our 3-dimensional bodies. But for our descendants who have risen to Type 6 civilization, this may not be a problem. Theoretically, they could learn to preserve their consciousness as pure energy that can be transferred from one dimension to another. The only obstacle could be energy resources needed to make such a transition. But maybe a Type 6 civilization will be able to extract energy from white holes across multiverses. Although purely hypothetical, whoever inhabits this new reality would move beyond the speed of light, travel back and forth in time, and overcome cause and effect limitations.